Speaking of poor Janine, who is safe and sound at the Red Center, we now get to see her scrubbing floors in her handmaid's garb, back in service, which is the last place she wanted to be.
Oh, we've got a new handmaid on the block. Miss Esther, who is pretty resistant to Aunt Lydia's pleasantries. I don't blame you one bit, Esther. She sucks, you know it. But apparently she's here and she's supposed to be atoning for all the trouble she's caused.
You see Aunt Lydia rearranging the dinner plate as so, and my first thought went to June when they were in the gymnasium dining hall, and Lydia plunked June down in front of a meal because she was pregnant. She's like, "No, you have to take care of yourself while you're listening to all of your friends be tortured for the bullshit that you did." Um, and June sat down and was a good subservient girl and ate her soup or her cereal. Um, and there's this expectation with Aunt Lydia moving the spoon and rearranging things just so that Esther's going to fall in line just the same, or at least Aunt Lydia saw it as falling in line just the same, as opposed to like utilizing that as a manipulation tactic. No, Esther is not going to play nice.
Esther is full of the fuck you today. I love this so much because Aunt Lydia is like, now be a good girl and eat. It's so hard to be good when you've had such a bad example. And she looks at Lydia so sweetly for just a second, and then she pushes away the tray, and then all you hear are heartbeat sounds. And I was like, uh-oh, but look at the restraint on Lydia. It seems as though Joey Lawrence's school of restraint for Gilead women works well.
I absolutely love this though, because like when Lydia said you must cleanse yourself of the corrupting influence, you must be strong, and like that didn't have the effect on Esther that Lydia wanted, but Esther is doing exactly what Aunt Lydia said. She is cleansing herself of these awful corrupting influences of the aunts, and she's staying strong to her cause. Like, maybe have a better choice of words, Lids.
I know. I feel like she also unintentionally made Esther channel June. When she tells her to be strong like that, I'm like, oh gosh, what we know that June told her to be strong. She told her in a place like this, you have to learn to fight. So she's fighting right now. And that's why I'm so happy that we're going to see the arc that we get with Janine, because Esther does need to learn that there is a different way to exist in Gilead. Like she's been trained by June of season 4 to resist, but she needs to learn Janine's brand of survival here. And so I like where they took it, because she is all June right here, and she's about to get her tongue cut out. I like that Janine was scrubbing in the background too, because it makes me think of Lydia and her needlepoint. Because when that meal shows up, like it obviously she was supposed to be scrubbing the floor also, but like it felt like it got more insistent when she knew there was something coming. Like this was obviously some kind of show, some kind of battle of wills was about to happen, and that alone started to make her uncomfortable. So she starts scrubbing, and then she sees it's Esther, and I think she knows that you're dealing with two strong personalities that are going to clash, and she knows who's going to lose in the long run, and we'll see it play out. But the scrubbing really got to me. Like, again, the sound of this episode forces you into knowing where the scene is going to go, or at least feeling like it.
Yeah, and when Esther has her little accident, aka like shoves the food flings the food away from her, Janine looks down and starts scrubbing even more insistently to like be like, I'm not paying attention to this. It was very intentional. I love that you're pointing that out.